Cloverfield Paradox is a Netflix film. It is the third movie in the Cloverfield film series. And basically the story is we have this crew and they are aboard a space station called the Cloverfield, and they find the ship and themselves alone after a scientific experiment causes the Earth to disappear. When the space shuttle appears, the space station's crew must determine if it's carrying friends or if it's carrying enemies. So basically this is a Cloverfield sequel, but it's kind of alien and something, I don't know. And the attempt to harness a new energy source called the God Particle, but they unleash this terrifying force. This movie has gone through a lot of mixed reception at best. It's an okay movie, but it does carry flaws. It does carry flaws. For one, this movie was originally called God Particle. I don't know why you couldn't just keep the movie God Particle. It would have been a much better title than Cloverfield Paradox. Now, also, I don't know why the surprise trailer during Super Bowl this year provides the name of the film, and it was released after the game, and those specific details of the acquisition distribution rights are not known. I guess the involvement for this movie to make an otherwise lackluster film profitable for Paramount, where as a more traditional release would have ended in a loss. No, not really. This movie, you could have released this movie in theaters. I guess Netflix chose not to. The marketing tactics are nice. This is the weakest of the Cloverfield movies. The story is kind of all over the place in a lot of areas, and it does kind of show throughout the whole movie with the story and the editing. And it is the weakest film for me, but it's not the worst one. 10 Cloverfield Lane is my least favorite, but I do love 10 Cloverfield Lane, don't get me wrong. I enjoy this movie as well. For the writing isn't that strong, the editing is not that strong, and some parts the film is kind of boring. But the acting saves this movie. You got Gugu, Mbatha-Raw. She's one of the characters we care about. Oyelowo, he's a good actor. Zhang, Ziyi from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She was good. Bruhl was pretty good. Elizabeth Debicki was pretty good, but the rest of the actors is pretty good. But if you would have gave more character development for them, I think this would have been much better. Now, I like how they were trying to wrap everything to get into the first three films, but this is not going to be the last movie, because there is another movie coming out this year on October 26th called Overlord, and Overlord is the fourth film in the franchise, so I do hope that is a better film. So we'll see what happens with that film, but for now, I do like the ambition, I do like the interesting premise and things they wanted to do in this movie. It's just that I wish the writing was a little better. I wish some of the direction was a little bit better. And I wish that there was some things that could have been a little bit handled better. But at the end of the day, I don't think this is the worst Cloverfield movie. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, but it is a letdown for me. But there are some things I appreciated, so I will give it that. I will give Cloverfield Paradox for the good acting, for the interesting premise, and for the way this movie is shot. But when it comes to the editing, and when it comes to the screenplay and additional scenes and from the stuff that I kind of feel like this movie kind of gets a little bit like messy and weird. But I will give the Cloverfield Paradox a Redbox rental if they decide to release this movie on home media. Of course, I'll pick it up for the collection. It's a time waster. It's a Redbox rental for me at best. So, let me know what you guys think of 10 Cloverfield Lane down below. Do you like it? Did you not like it? I will see you guys in the next video. And if you like this, you can come here and we can have a good time.